Hello. In this video we're going to cover the first step in building a worship service in Ableton Live. And that first step is always going to be good, proper file management. It is so important when you're working with live sets, when you're working with Ableton on a weekly basis, and you need to be able to find things readily and in just a uniform space, that we practice really good file management systems, that we have uniform processes for where to keep and store projects and folders and files and everything. So that's this whole first video is going to be about your first step in starting a service and starting to build and create an Ableton service. Always needs to be saved first. Just title your file first. So the first thing you're going to do is click on Live, Ableton Live 9 Suite. It'll open. I've already opened it just for the sake of the video, and what will happen is this will be the default file that opens up. So you can see there's already some content in here. I'll zoom out so you can see all of it. This is just really it's like a template for a service, and I've set up some of the default preferences in Ableton so that this opens automatically, so you can just start building right away. But don't do that. Don't start building yet, because what might happen is if you started building your set without doing this really important first step, then you'd get halfway through your project and then you just click Save Live Set As. And what you would do by clicking on this right now is save an untitled set onto the desktop, which is the most hideous, horrendous. It's not a sin, but don't do it because it's really bad file management, and it'll be hard to remember if you've got 3 or 4 untitled folders on your desktop which one you're reaching for when it's time to find it for Sunday. So what you want to do first is click File, Save Live Set As, and right now I have the desktop folder selected, so I need to navigate to Documents, which is over here. So I'm going to click on Documents, and then I've got this folder in Documents called Local Ableton Files. So we'll click on that, and I've got a few different folders for local Ableton files. The one that I want is this week's worship set. That's what I'm working on. So I've clicked on that. There are no folders or no projects in there, no files in there right now. And I'm going to title my service with the date of the service. So 8/20/17, and then the words Sunday service. That's what it should always look like, with the date and then the words Sunday service. You click Save, and that parks all of your entire project. All the work that you're going to do after this is going to be parked right there in that folder. It's going to be perfect, and you'll know exactly where to look for it. Now you can see up here in the title bar, it's got the title of my set. So it's 8/20/17 Sunday service is the name of this file. In the folder, or the project is what it's called in Ableton, is 8/20/17 Sunday service. So that is the video on proper file management. Now, anytime throughout your set, you can confidently click Save Live Set. You don't have to rename it or anything, and that will always save it to that spot that we just carved out for it on the desktop or on the hard drive. So, thanks for watching. Tune in for the next video. We'll see you.